Magama, ndinonzi Comrade Godfrey Tsenengam. I'm the National Political Commissar of the Zanu PF Youth League. So I will have to introduce my comrades who are present here for this press conference. On my extreme left, we have Comrade Mes Mugomo. She is the Deputy National Secretary for Environment and Tourism. Next to her is Comrade Christine Taruona, who is the Secretary for Production and Labor. To my right is Comrade Tondrai Bosha, who is the National Secretary for Indigenization and Empowerment in the Youth League. Right behind me is Comrade Vengai Msengi. He is our Provincial Youth Chairperson from Mashonaland West Province. Next to him on his left is Comrade Brian Munyoro from Mashingo. He's the Youth League Chairman from that province. And next to Comrade Munyoro is Comrade Kandira, who is our National Secretary for Science and Technology. Some of our comrades are on their way coming so that they also join us. But we would also want to recognize the presence of our Youth League members, mostly from Harare, who have come all the way to be part of this process. So I salute you, comrades, for taking that bold decision to be part of this momentous occasion. So I will not take much of your time. Let me take this opportunity to introduce our Secretary for Administration in the Youth League, Comrade Tendai Chirau. And I have the honor now to introduce our second in charge in the Youth League, who is the Deputy Secretary for Youth Affairs in the Politburo, Comrade Lewis Matutu, who will be speaking on behalf of the Youth League. The statement that he's going to give is not his. He is just a messenger on behalf of the Youth League. So, Comrade Matutu, you can address members of the press here present. Thank you.
EDOA. Pass ne corruption. Mazvita Comrade PC. Ndinoda kuremekedza macomrades wose kubva kuna sector for admin veexecutive yedu ari pano. But most importantly, mayouth anotambura zvikuru nekuda kweunhu hwevamwe vanhu abva kuHarare province. We respect you nekuda kwedecision yamatora. This is a press statement from the Zanu PF Youth League, just like Comrade Tsenengam said, on behalf of the Zanu PF Youth League on this day, 24 June 2019. In no believe on Bible, 1 Peter 3, verse 14. But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear. Do not fear their threats. Do not be afraid or frightened. I close quotes. Now, this is our statement as the Youth League. Taking the message and the fight against corruption to the youth of Zimbabwe has never been easy. It's not easy. It will never be easy. And it will continue to be one of the greatest challenges facing this generation and our only great nation. Isusu tingaita generation inotupa leadership. Inorega zvinhu zvishata takatarisa, so we have said no. However, it is a message that must be embraced and a fight that must be won. Indeed, we have to embrace it and we have to win this fight, the fight against corruption. Corruption has violated the very founding principles of our revolution and our democracy. The fight for democracy by the president, as he started the new dispensation, so that must stop. Despite the potential in our human and natural resources, the socio-economic imbalances in the nation are alarming. Vanoita mari usvavafa nayo, vanotambura usvika vafa. It's not zvinofara kugadzirwa izvozvo izvo. Our forefathers, tingareva naNgomo, vana vamuzenda vana tongogara. We do not think that what we are seeing today in terms of corruption is what they fought for. I'm sure they were expecting to see a better life for young people of generation and generations to come. So this is what we are yet to correct. From all the individuals that will be exposed today, takataura zvikanzi ingano, zvikanzi zvanguri zvarehwa, hanzi zvanguri zvarehwa, takambudza vamwe vachidaro, vakadaro, pavakazvitaurira isinotaura pano nyika ichihwa yakateerera. So hatichafumura, we are demanding a public statement that exonerates them if they are innocent from all allegations of corruption. We are going to outline them here. We have got people who have been dealing and are still dealing with foreign currency. Yes, we understand what Professor Mtuli said, which in our view was a reaction to our move. Well, that's commendable and we appreciate it and we hope that is going to take our country forward. But nevertheless, that will not stop us from mentioning names of people who are dealing in foreign currency. Yes. There is a comrade from Bulawayo called Mlungisi Moyo. Mlungisi Moyo in Ation Lovu. Ndovaridzi vemakateo efinance ku Bulawayo province. There is one Wayne Harrington. There is one Tinomuda Machakaire. This one is an honorable member of parliament. There is one, and this one, it is because when things happen in your house, in your own family, as a father, and you do nothing, we assume that you're also involved as a father. John Panone Samangutla. We have one, Elizabeth Muchangwa, and also Neva Muchangwa. And last but not least, on this particular category, we have got Whitney Chivayo. Atirambi kuti wakatsotsa vanhu kukota asi zvekuchinja mari bodo taramba. In the private sector, vakuru vekuchinja mari necorruption, Lipson, Monda, vane chikambani chavo cheinfred chavanoshandisa kusenga mari kubuda munyika nekupinda zvisiri pamutemo. Tafadzwa Musarara, Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe. Ndiye unorima wheat, ndiye unoikohwa, ndiye unoimpota, ndiye unoigaya, nevanavo vashoma vanavo, topedzera toshaya chingwari waitengesa futi. We need some explanations to those issues. We have got Tonga Mzenda MMCZ, Diamonds kweduku. So takange tafunga kuti pabvisi wa ZCDC, sorry. Vakuru vacho tikati zvapera zvino vanongotengesa nevasina kuaccreditiwa vanotengesa vachita devalue our diamonds. We deserve an explanation because those are natural resources for our country and for Zimbabwean people, not for individuals. Zimbabwe Miners Federation, a very corrupt organization, shortchanging our small-scale miners. They loot everything in the name of small-scale miners. But of course, any rate of Shwaya is the leader, she must be answerable. Yes. There is one Dr. Shah from a company called PCD, and where my drugs are. Pharmaceuticals, vanotenga zvinhu zvakachipa vombozvichengeta vozvihafura vozotengesa kana zvodhura. Ngavatibatsirevo with some explanation. Ndouya kumwe kwakusingataugwi nevazhinji because vavachihlayiswa hatihli. History inoratidza kuti pano pandiri kuda admin but uyu uri papa pandakambobvawo napo taiva tose kazvinhu zvaipa tinotaura government and Zanu PF officials. Yes. Toda kuti tihwisise kuti nyaya yaComrade Mufumira, Priska Mufumira, yava papi kwavakabva vashakadza mari zvatakahwa kunasa. Yes, evidence is there, but we really demand answers with immediate effect so that we gain confidence that has been lost in our country. Takasimbohwa nyaya kare dzikawanda hadzina unopindura. We are requesting our honorable comrades and member of our presidium as the Secretary of Administration, Comrade Obed Mpofu, to clear himself on vast of allegations. Zakawia dzina kupindurana nhasi. Our people are losing confidence and we are not patient to wait for them. Tina ikoko in that category again. Comrade Joram Gumbo, we would want to know whether it's true or false that the misappropriation of funds during his tenure as the Minister of Transport, zvinozobata zinara taona dzimwe dziri mumapepa tikatsvaka nesere tikaona sekuti wareva ungangorevesa. So we are demanding answers to that effect. Yes. Furthermore, we are requesting that the Speaker of the National House of Assembly, Comrade Mudenda, furnish us with what happened with the Zinara report. No action is involved in what is being alleged on that report. May he please furnish us with answers immediately. Development of Zimbabwe will be stunned if young people as ourselves, particularly leaders, we fail to root out corruption. Tongotarisa nekuti tinofunga kuti vakuru. Ukuru unouya neunhu wako. Kana unhu wako usingaendane neukuru saka usi mukuru. A wind of change is blowing across Zimbabwe in this new dispensation under the leadership of President Idi Mnangagwa. Yes. And it is in this interest that all well-meaning Zimbabwean citizens of this country must join us in this fight, a fearless fight that we must fight together for the good of our nation, this nation called Zimbabwe. President vedu vakasovataura nekuyambira munhu wose, clear yourselves, show leadership, desist from corruption, but no one would listen. That's the reason why we have decided that in the face of all that, regaitire rutsire basa rapresident, vachazviwawo semahuro amongoita, because he's not aware that as Youth League we have taken this move, but those are tighter, and we will be waiting to engage with the leadership so that these issues can be corrected. On land, there are people with multiple farms. Vazukuru vavo nezvimwe zvizukuru zvazvagwa daonozva mazita akauya hatizivi. People who are outside the country on land, while these our young people don't have land. So this is what we are saying today regarding land. Next week, we will be exposing, releasing the statement, list of people with multiple farms, and also those that are land barons. Yes. We will be able to announce them here again. Yes. There is an issue regarding our diamonds. Mineral resources, they belong to the state, they belong to the people, and we are the people. In the coming days, we shall also be exposing those illegally dealing diamonds and precious stones, robbing the country of the much needed foreign currency. Yes. We will tell you their names. Corruption is agency of today and the emergence of Zimbabwe tomorrow. We have no time to deal with the issue of corruption. Our generation must take collective action against the cancer of corruption. We cannot just sing it, but we may need to dance to it. Zimbabwe's greatest hope lies in us as the youth, as the young people. Now it's time to stand up for our beloved Zimbabwe. We now need to save our collective future or watch it perish like our parents did. Zvakaonekwa kare, zvikakura, nhasi zvakunetsa kudonhedza because zvakurisa. But ndofunga patazvibatira panenge padhuze. Together, let us make corruption in Africa a risky and less profitable venture. Kune vachiri kurarama nayo, but toda kuti vaitise maloss. Now that we have identified corruption as a common enemy, we must attack it, knowing that our very survival rests on defeating it. Our unity and our defeat of corruption is based on how we're going to work together. It is indeed correct to say that we are our own enemies if we don't expose and fight that which is bad for our generation. It is indeed correct that Africa, as a continent, believes that you get power through corruption, believes that you can get influence through corruption. But our generation is saying no. You can be powerful and influential when you work honestly with the people, especially people of this country, Zimbabwe. Tinokutendai, maitabas. We will entertain questions. Kuti muone kuti we own this, and this is for the Youth League. My comrades, pano minduro vanadzo. We'll be assisting each other to answer those questions where necessary. So over to you, Comrade.
No, thank you so much, Comrade Lewis Matutu, for making this bold statement on our behalf as the Youth League of the party Zanu PF. So, like he said, it's now time for questions. But before I take your questions, I would want to announce the arrival of our National Secretary for Finance, though she's late. She's coming late, Comrade Gertrude Mtanti, joining us here. So those with questions, can you please raise up your hands so that we can give you a chance to pose questions. Yes, my brother.
Robert, I'm freelance. I wanted to ask you if said you need these comrades, so-called comrades, to answer to these allegations. Are there any deadlines that you're giving them?
Oh, definitely. Isn't that what you said we're back here next week? So would assume that by that date, suppose Friday next week, they would have said something. We hope so.
And also maybe for those holding positions in the party, no, we are asking them not to report for duty, starting tomorrow.
Yes! Yes!
They mustn't come, because if they are going to come, then they will force us to act in some other ways. Yes. So we are saying to our respectable leaders, please do the honorable thing, stay at home till that time when you clear your name. Sure. Yes. But as far as we are concerned, tomorrow we are locking all the offices where these comrades have been working. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, PC. My name is Osai. I'm the freelance journalist. I wanted you to clarify one thing. If you're saying they have to clear themselves, they have to clear their names, are they supposed to clear their names before you, or they are supposed to go to the courts of law? Because I understand these are cases of criminal nature. The law is going to take its course. Are they being reported? Because this is the recourse that the nation expects at this juncture.
I think, did you forget, Comrade, that you are at Zanu PF headquarters? The first thing is to clear themselves here. The second thing is to clear their names against the allegations to court. We are not court. So, isusu pedu hatisi ndo basa ravarodzi ndiwani PG hodzi ndo basa ravahodzi pedu patinoita is to make sure that the effort of our president has been supported by genuine comrades. Yes. So if they are not here, wherever they all come, probably in the private sector, they can go. If they want them there. But as long as they are not here, just like what Comrade Sengame said, we, for now, are not going to bother ourselves, but we'll make a follow-up with the leadership to make sure that they're dealt with.
Thank you. Okay, I'll be coming to you. Raise a hand. Yeah. That's Bule, huh? Okay.
Comrade, you said you made various allegations. Do we have evidence if the people try?
No, let there be order, please.
My brother, what do you know then?
Oh, sorry, can we please have your attention? The question is coming from Blessings Mashaya from the Daily News.
Wonderful.
His question is there evidence to back up the claims that we have made here against the individual?
Chekutanga ndichekuti evidence inotoka mukoti kote pa press asepano. Asika hakuneko yoyo diwa. Wakati datoinda. tovapa. But here, tiri party headquarters hapana court, hamusi mukoti room. Kana une afunga kuti unoda evidence, unotidana kukoti tendai. I hope you answered.
Okay, let there be order, please. Okay, your head. Yeah, I can. Okay, fine.
My name is Philemon Jamba from Simon. You have said that you are going to take action. You actually have said that those who work from here, they should not report for work tomorrow. What about those in the private sector? Which action are you going to take?
Right, wavunda zvakanaka. Wabva wandifungidza kuti takanga makutaura nezvomwe munhu. Indofunga kuti kana mapurisa awa zvatataura izvi. Kunyanya propo muno muHarare, vazhinji vari muno muHarare. Ndo pamukabasa apa. Kana yeye akarega toziva kuti unenge une chekuita nazvo nekuti tinohwa kuti vanosibata vanhu vachiregedza vogowana mari yavo. So toda kuti tizive kuti ivo vaitei. That is their responsibility and we'll give them a chance. Hopefully, they will act soon.
Okay, my brother over there.
Okay, thank you, freelance. I don't think that my comrades could say, immunity minded mass more Panana Queen, Billy or Mota or my newspaper, someone's woman's tower. What's the criteria Mushan is?
Unoona hama yangu hii. Leo ngaoni yako listo wawe neoka verengavo. Isu yedu Youth League. Taika. Yedu Youth League. Isu taita mafaidi. Yedu.
Order.
Isu taita mafindings edu handizve edu Youth League kwete hako edu tachaka tikabuda nemazita iwo tipasara mamwe tipezve kauchiziva iwomboyoverenga edu atarevaniwawo because we don't want to be careless. We are very responsible and we know what we are doing. Yes. So vatareva ndo vedu ava iwo vako wozoita presa rako oreva uchitangira ikoko.
Okay. Can we have silence, please? Can you speak up, comrade?
Well, you gave an ultimatum to those who are working in party offices. What about those in government, like John Manguchka, Honorable Tristan Fumira, the other honorable member from the party that you mentioned? What kind of ultimatum? Do they get the same ultimatum? What kind of...
Okay, fine. You said like, his question is, you gave an ultimatum to those working at the party HQ. What about those in government? Like Panoneta, John Manguchka, the RBZ chief. Well, Mumbi Harare, Zanu we have done our part as a youth league. We have raised issues against him. And Pana Bosvake, Varipo. So what we are going to do is to wait for him to see if he's going to take any action on his comrade. Kana vakasaita, then tinozoyambuka rukuva tasvika parwizi hatingatauri zvatingazoita nhasi. But where we are saying we wait for the authority inotonga Manguchka kuti itore action before we move in. Thank you.
There's a very popular adage, an African adage, which stipulates that criminals have no shame. So apart from naming and shaming, what other methods have been put in place to make sure that justice is safe in Zimbabwe?
But uri kutaura chirungu kayo. What is he saying, and but is it true? That when you are named as a criminal or you are being alleged of something, then you've got no shame. What is going to... Well, you had an opportunity to talk, so let me respond. Eh? So the thing is, we have played our part. I don't know how you are grasping everything here. What you are saying is for those people that we have control, like our own comrades, PC Wataura, Ateto Kutibasa, Imbomirai, and Nderedab. tikati vari kugovernment vane vakuru vakavaisako vakuru vacho vanenge vazwawo kuti vana vachema vati tawane kubigwa handizvo here. It's very clear. Imi mukada kuzotsvaka kuti saka zvazvadai zvohodi, what have you done before we did what you have done today? Zvoita kuti bude kuisa kuti mangwana komuka kunei. Wait and be patient while this process takes place.
Yes.
My name is Blessed Mitlanga. I'm with the Newsday. I just want to understand the nature of allegations, especially around the RBZ government, because it's a critical issue. So I just wanted you to maybe spell out exactly what you allege the RBZ government.
Okay, fine. The RBZ governor's name has been mentioned in connection with illegal dealings regarding foreign currency. So that's where he has to clear his name. To say if he is not involved, then he must clear his name. Because as far as we are concerned, I think to some extent he is involved.
Yeah, just to add on, how do you explain a situation where you see very brand new notes, bond notes in the streets of Harare? So it means that he's accountable. He must respond to that.
And also, we have seen individuals with some documents alleging that maybe they were buying foreign currency on the streets on behalf of the RBZ. So who would want the RBZ governor to clear that, to say if it is true or if it is false? So this is our position. Okay.
Saka even kana kuti tichikure transport makuseni transport inenge yakuchadzwa
Anenge politician ka.
We want journalists.
Maisa zvichemo pasipo. Pano panoda majournalist.
Well, this is a press conference.
Press conference. Vozoyana zvikumwe tsvaka.
Okay. My brother. Order. Order, please.
My name is Leroy. My question is, you have party members, senior party members that you have implicated or fingered in corruption issues. Have you instituted internal processes to try and deal with this issue before going public with it?
Chinhu chakaora chinoda kuvigwa. Tanga wandipindura ndigopindura bvunzo wako. Do I need to hide something that is rotten or I have to expose it so people can see it?
But don't you have disciplinary processes?
You are asking me another question on top of another. I said, do I need to hide chinhu chakaora undochibudisa pachena unachiona? Saka isitabudisa chakaora pachena woti machibudisirei? Are you a member of Zanu PF? So how do you know that nothing has been done before? Something has been done and takaneta.
Order. Okay. Hey. Order. Let there be order, please. Okay. Na ndida kuti nditi kumukoma wangu. Vakuru vakati muroi kuti vatorwa vakutye unotanga nekubaya hama. So tatanga nevedu first. Avo tinozodila now at some later stage.
My question is the President has mentioned about corruption in the judiciary and our policing system. Are you going to take any step as the Youth League of the ruling party, which forms the ruling government, towards confronting the judiciary, corruption in the judiciary and the policing system?
Thank you very much for that question. I think as Comrade Matutu clearly stated, that we started here internally. We are going to go there. We want to make sure that Zimbabwe becomes corrupt-free. Each and every institution which has some allegations of corruption must be dealt with. And I think you also see in the few days to come, we are also going to open a whistleblowing platform where comrades can also put their views there. But we are also going there. But today, it's just the beginning. There's more that is going to come.
What's the freelancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not a journalist. For information, corruption does not exist in Zanu PF structures or local government.
Yeah.
Even in opposition, just a matter of time, with people who have received presents and gifts from illegal foreign currency dealers, we know, but we will get there. Tombo tanga tagadzira umbato oenda panzi.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I think I'll be taking the last 3 questions so that we close. My brother is there.
What you are saying, brief, a simple question which says, who owns the means of production? Is the political elite. Who is the political elite? Is all those political bigs from all political parties, in short. So we're starting from inside, so that we're not going to hide anything for the benefit of every Zimbabwean. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, thank you. There is a hand from my sister from behind. Yes.
My question is directed towards the government officials that were targeted. I understand that the ED has reappointed some of the people that you have mentioned here. Isn't it a direct challenge to His Excellency, considering
no. My politician never spent muti iwe. Regati kuudza. Kana chaunoti reappointment chii vakaappointwa rini?
No, like I understand that Comrade Zoram was Minister of Energy and he has been given another minister.
Wanga garari moso. Ko hii reappointment gauri reassignment. Yeah, it's a reassignment. President havasi judge, havarani court. President vanopa vanhu basa zvichienda nekuti vanogonei, handizvo. But if allegations arise, then those people must attend to that. But it is not the responsibility of the president kuti vati iwe uri mbavha. Ndo basa reduwo naMatutu nevava. Neve makotsi voita basa. Ka president vazviona zvabuda pachena, voita decision voti chigara apa iwe wakonewa, uri mbavha iwe enda papa. Ndo zvavanoita. But for you to think kuti i-challenge kuna president vedu tovahwisisa zvingabviri, uye havaopareti sevaya vapo vanoti kavaudzwa chokwadi voti vachallenjewa bodo.